NAVI are ready to shake up their roster and phase back to winning ways in this edition of HLTV Peek. I'm your host King Demps, let's talk Counter-Strike. Kicking off with the big roster news to come out this week, as Navi's coach Blade has confirmed in an interview that the team will be using Navi junior player Nipple during the Blast World Final in place of SDY for some maps. The news is not shocking, as the team have struggled to find their best form since removing Boomich in May, and the form has taken a real nosedive since the summer player break. There has also been some tension apparent within the team, with reports coming out of Simple flaming SDY during a Kinguin Masters show match, and the team looking less than happy during games during the Blast Fall Final. Whether or not this will be a long-term move that will last into 2023 remains to be seen. Check back with us for more info at a later date. Oskar has announced his destination after leaving the failed international Titans project last week, stating that he will be heading back to Sinners, the team that he left in January. This means that Forzy has been moved to the bench for Sinners. Chiron, part of the Aurora squad that featured at the IEM Road to Rio Europe RMR, has been placed on the transfer list, despite being the team's highest rated player. Orpa Exipower has left K23 and joined Namiga. K23, meanwhile, have picked up iDisbalance and Jo from that Namiga squad, while also adding youngster Defizer. Clax and Finnegan, alongside Exipower, have been the players who have made way. And Thomas leaves Kawana after only 1 month with the squad and enters free agency. Moving on to talk about the event news, and the Blast Premier Fall Final has concluded this weekend, with plenty of thrills and chills going down in the penultimate event of the year. Titans fell, with Navi being the biggest of the bunch after they were felled by NIP in the quarter-final stage. The players on the Navi squad did not seem the happiest throughout the event, particularly during the end of the Inferno game versus the Ninjas. Liquid and the aforementioned Ninjas showed great form to make it to the semi-finals and play in the arena in front of an amazing crowd, but it was FaZe and Heroic who were the best of the bunch, making it all the way to the grand final to compete for that trophy. It was ultimately Heroic who reigned supreme, building on the momentum of their excellent IEM Rio Major performance by taking a trophy here on home soil. It represents a huge step for a Heroic side that have famously struggled to perform on LAN in high pressure situations, and this represents their first significant trophy since the online era in 2020. With the conclusion of Fall Final, that means that the Blast World Final team list is now finalised, with 8 squads making it to the event in Abu Dhabi based on their solid performances throughout the year. There is a little bit of disappointment within the community about the team list, largely due to the way that the leaderboard points that qualify the teams works. Winning a Blast group stage is worth 400 points more than finishing second at a major, so teams that are partnered with Blast have a much better chance of making it, more so than other teams who have performed better in more prestigious events throughout the year. And Blast have confirmed that the new CSGO update will be used at the World Final, meaning we will see the first professional play on Anubis with the nerfed M4A1S and AWP. You can catch all of that action from December 14th to December 18th. We also had Season 2 of the premier women's event in CSGO, ESL Impact, concluding this weekend, and it was the usual suspects of Furia Female and Nigma Galaxy who dominated the competition. Nigma Galaxy were once again undeniable as they romped to the title, meaning they have deservedly dominated this year's competition, winning the Season 1 finals, the LAN in Valencia, and the Season 2 finals. That's all from us at Peek this week. Remember, head over to HLTV.org to check out features, interviews, and plenty more from all of the events that I have spoken about this week. Repeat in a week for another episode, and until then, I'll see you next time.